Hello, I'm Peter Higginson from BCF Technology, and I'm here with Graham Fowke from Cotts Farm Equine Hospital, and we're talking about the Sonosite MTurbo digital ultrasound scanner. Graham, why did you choose the Sonosite MTurbo from BCF?
We needed an extra machine anyway, and my machine's come out with me on call. It lives in the truck, and it has to withstand a certain amount of unforeseen accidents, especially when you work solely with horses. It did rather well with the Pico we had before. I mean, it had its 8 years, and it came in quite regularly for services and screens going back on and whatnot, but this came with a reputation as being hard as nails, and if it's good enough for the American Marines, it's good enough for me.
And how would you rate the image quality of the Sonosite MTurbo?
Yeah, love it. Once I found the toggle between obstetric and musculoskeletal and whatnot, and those are so important. But once you get onto the right settings, the image is brilliant. I wanted a machine where I could pick out pathology on an articular facet, or pick out the actual broken fibres in a jarred up juvenile tendonitis, and it does all that. I mean, it's the best I've worked with.
What range of probes do you have with it?
I've got linear rectal probe for obstetric work. I've got a high resolution musculotendinous probe, tendon, do a lot of racehorse work, and the pièce de la résistance got a abdominal probe, 5 to 2 megahertz curvilinear. So for example, this morning on a stud call, 1 minute I was scanning the abdomen of a foal, and then at the flick of a switch, swapped the probe to the linear and scanned 2 mares which were in foal. That's good.
Oh, that's an excellent day. And any other use? Are there any other uses for that large convex probe?
Yeah, I mean, this is my probe of choice for medicating a sacroiliac joint, where you place a long needle under ultrasound guidance for medicating those articular facets, for doing abdominal work in adults, and also scanning one of the 19 ligaments in the stifle and menisci. It's pretty good for that.
Could you comment on the ease of use of the MTurbo?
Well, I haven't read the instruction manual yet, because a bit like using an iPad, it's user friendly. It's obvious. It's obvious. I intend not to read the instruction manual actually, and it does all I need to do.